The Rockford IceHogs briefly head out on the road tonight as they cross paths with the Iowa Wild at Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Hello, everybody. Joseph Zakshesky once again with you for IceHogs TV as we take a closer look at tonight's matchup with your IceHogs game preview. The IceHogs enter tonight's matchup with a record of 27-23, 3-1 to sit in fourth place of the Central Division, and they're riding on a 4-game winning streak. They're taking on an Iowa Wild team that's fallen upon tough times lately, a 23-25, 4-4 standing for them, and they occupy the 7th place spot and are on a 3-game winless skid. The Hogs are taking a quick trip west after a successful 3-game homestand at BMO Bank Center, and of course extending their winning streak to 4 games, which is tied for the longest this season, and it didn't happen all that long ago, February 11th through the 16th, where back then they would have victories over Cleveland, Grand Rapids, Milwaukee, and Manitoba. Sounds pretty familiar here in the month of March. Now the IceHogs are rolling in after a big 5-3 victory over the Manitoba Moose at the BMO on Wednesday, in which Ford Brett Connolly would lead the charge with 2 goals and an assist. Defenseman Alec Regula would have 3 assists, and goaltender Arvid Soderblom fantastic in net. He would make 37 saves. As for the Iowa Wild, they're looking to get out of a rough stretch of contests. They have 1 win in their last 7 games, just 3 in their last 14, dating back to February 15th. They suffered back-to-back losses to the Manitoba Moose before the Moose would come to the BMO last weekend. That was their last action on Saturday and Sunday, a 5-2 and 3-2 loss in the shootout. In the head-to-head series, tonight is the 10th of 12 meetings between the two clubs. The IceHogs a 3-4-2-0 record, and Iowa leads the series 14 points to 8, and they have already claimed it. The IceHogs now looking to bolster up some points here in the second half of the season. And Iowa's been a very tough building to play in for your IceHogs. 1 win at Iowa this year, going 1-3-0, and just 2 wins for the IceHogs in their last 15 games at Wells Fargo Arena. It has been a challenge to come away with points west of the Mississippi. Let's take a look at the Lou Backroad Auto Mall 3 keys to the contest for your Rockford IceHogs. And key number 1 for your Hogs is to get off to a great start. Catch this Iowa Wild team flat-footed. Do not allow Iowa to really get running, especially in the first period. The opening frame has been really good for the IceHogs here lately. They've grabbed the game-opening tally in each of the last 4 contests during this winning streak. We'd love to see that trend continue, especially as mentioned, this has been a tough building to play in. And key number 2 for your IceHogs is also to have a relentless attack. They did really good against Grand Rapids and Milwaukee last weekend, doing that just wave upon wave, keeping the defense back on their heels. IceHogs looking to be aggressive once again here tonight. And key number 3 is also to manage emotions for your IceHogs. You want to be aggressive, but you got to draw a line. Iowa, they lead the American Hockey League in average penalty minutes per contest, and I can imagine with the team as having a rough stretch as they are, might be trying to get underneath the skin of the IceHogs throughout the contest tonight, maybe force a couple of power plays and penalties as well. It's the IceHogs and Wild scrapping over Central Division standings points once again tonight. Puck drop is at 7 o'clock from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, and you can catch all the action right here on the IceHogs Broadcast Network presented by BMO Bank. Go IceHogs, and thanks for tuning in to tonight's Rockford IceHogs game preview.